Toet, this with the Gypsy medicine woman. She's on the road again, down at the beach. Doing a recording down at the beach today. I had a very interesting experience before I got down here. Boy, can I even talk today? Can we get those words out here today? Come on now, come on, play. And I'm driving around with my co-host today, and I have a path that I'm going to take, you know, a destination I'm going, and I know which path I'm going on, right? And then, but my car takes me this whole other way. And I'm going, oh, well, we're going to have to go up here and turn around. Well, this is here what happens next is my hidden love story starts surfacing, because when we turn around, there's this big old sign that says Palmer on it, and I'm going, really? I mean, why is that sign so big in front of me? It definitely has to be a sign to my hidden love story. It must be. Oh, Kathy and I are going, we did not turn the wrong direction. The universe leads us and guides us to get the right message, to go to the right place at the right time. And so right now, we are down at the beach, at Laguna Beach, I think this is where we're at, to do a reading for everybody. See what the cards have to say today. Oh, we're in the middle of some major releases. And that really makes sense, since we just went through the eclipse, we're going through it right now. That's what we're doing. We're shifting our stories. We're shifting those old stories around. Those old stories are actually coming up so we can feel them. But they're only, it's like the universe is showing us to feel them so we can release them. It's saying, okay, here it is. This is the one I want you to let go of. Just like in this picture, how you have, if you're letting go of those lower emotional feelings that no longer serve you, those feelings that have taken you under, that have robbed your breath away, that have taken the true life that you're supposed to be living away. Those are the ones that are surfacing, so we can release them, so we can set them free, so we can flip their frickin' stories around to this better story, and we're living this happier life, this happier vibe of a way. Because we chose to let that old generational crap go. That's what this eclipse is all about. Believe me, it's tested me, and I'm just happy all the time. And it's telling me, yeah, it's had some things come and touch my soul. I go, oh, what are you doing in there? Goodbye. I had to release it. But what came out was the Queen of Swords. She is the one that's managing those thoughts. She's taken those lower thoughts, and she has flipped them around to a better story. Right now she's sitting there grounded. Oh, complete, solid. No, she's sitting there knowing her thoughts have gotten clearer. She's sitting there knowing that the way that she's thinking today are so much different than it was before this release took place. It's like, whoa, check that out. Me releasing that's making me sit here calm. Making lots of loud noise out there in the ocean too. Because they're so happy that they're excited. See, I told you. They're so excited that they let go of that old story. And they can continue on with their life with this beautiful new feeling of a way. By holding on to this happier vibe, this higher vibe, just by flipping this script around better. Got that all in there. So how's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day, like I am. I mean, who couldn't have a lovely day when you're down at the beach? Can't hear it. Look at the beach. Come on. Might as well have fun each and every day. No flying away cards. Oh. Yeah. Those are the feelings of like, I've given so much of my cup of love away. I almost feel drained from all that cup of love that I've given. But look over here on this side of the card. All that color is coming in. That radiant light is coming in. And it's here pouring in. Because we just flipped that script to a better script from that old way. So we got to give it time for this beautiful new way to seep back into our DNA, into our storyline, for it to become part of who we really are. And so it's okay to feel this way for a moment, because we did give a lot of our love out to a lot of people, feeling like you want things back. But I want you to be aware that the universe sees all the work that you've done, and it is here to provide for you. So go ahead and release that old story and allow this new story to come in, because soon you are going to start feeling radiant all the time. That was the information you cannot see, but the highest priest, she can see. And the masculine's going, oh my goodness, can we just get done with this old story? First we just had the feeling that she was just there. She was letting go of her old story and having that colorful light come in. Well, in this card, he's doing the same thing. I mean, it seems like he's holding on to the old story, but he has the raven whispering in his ear going, hey, 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 do you see that light back here? Go open your arms and receive that light. It's ready to come in. You can get out of your head. That's what the raven's saying to you. Get out of your head. The light's right here. Open your arms and receive the love and the light the universe has to offer you. Knowing that the things that come to you, you can embrace it with love. You can bless all those older stories that you had, and bless it before you turn it around and flip it into a new story. Because when you're going back out into the world, out into the community, you want to make sure that your mission, that your messages that you are sharing back out to the community are coming out being served with a blessing. Because my stories I've gone through, I don't want to pass it on to anybody. Not those old ugly stories. I want the stories that have been blessed to be passed out to the community, so they grow from that point, from the blessed point, from that loving point. Woo, woo, woo. Loving the cards and how messages I have to say. What did that do? What did that do? You loving my sound that I got in the background? Woo, woo. I bet you it sounds like an ocean on that recorder today. We have brand new beginnings. They are from a passion itself, from the fire within, from the desire, from like, I can do this. This is an action picture. What is so neat about this particular one is she's calm in the middle of action. It's not full of anxiety. It's not full of, I gotta hurry up and do this. It's not like, I gotta hurry up and complete this. She is calm in the process. Calm in her new beginning. She is like, yeah, we got it. She's just like, we got this fire that's going so bright and so strong that's giving you momentum to move forward with this inner calmness as you're moving forward. So beautiful. We don't have to have that anxiety about our next move or our next step up in life as we're transforming through this eclipse. We can be letting go of that old story and saying, thank you for this story, the messages that you shared with me in my lifetime. So I have learned from that so much. I'm growing so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to see that. So I can let go of it and embrace this new loving story, this new energy, this happy energy, this exciting energy, this one that gives me life. Because I blessed the past for the offering it offered me to heal my soul, my DNA, not just mine, but generational deep backwards and generational deep forward. That's what's so cool about this, is because every person I touch from here on out, I know I'm being effective in a positive, awesome, amazing way. How beautiful is that? God loves us when we are so much into that loving way of just wanting to continue on to spread this awesome, amazing, beautiful feeling forward so we can all live in this higher vibrational way. What? Better. That's right. You guys know I have a live YouTube channel Monday night, a live TV show. I'm a TV host for a TV program on YouTube for right now. That's my network channel for right now. And it is live every Monday night at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. And it is 9:30 p.m. I forgot that part. That might be an important piece, right? If you want to show up. It's 9:30 p.m. And it has been the funnest journey I've ever been on in my entire life. I get on the camera and I'm talking about your hidden love story, where we flip your story around to better. And like this next week's topic is finding your passion. But in the process, as we're finding your passion, I'm allowing you guys to chat with me. And we're talking about, we're going through a healing cycle in the middle of the show. Where I've had others that have been in the show through this journey with me come back and say, Cynthia, you're a true healer. You know how much you feel me from my story down to another story, that I'm actually living this happier life because I'm listening to the messages that you're sharing on your Love Story show. And not only that, I have someone that's coming in late that's apologizing for being late. And all. And to see the people interact with each other on the chat where they're actually taking their stories and they can go around and share it with other people on the chat. So the healing's not just coming from me, it's coming from the other ones that I touched on. Giving us life, giving us strength, giving us momentum. And I can't lay the cards out. What I said, taking those old stories and walking away. See how heavy they are? You're taking that luggage that you've been carrying around and walking away with it. You're carrying it down off the mountain to dispose of it. Why? Because we have Satan in there. He's been tricking you. He's been offering you, I want you to have this, I want you to have this. And as he's coming forward with those offerings, you know what you're doing with it? You're leaving him a cup of love and walking away. So we have on both sides of him. Walking away from the heavy stuff. Walking away from the way he has it, which is heavy. And now you've left him a cup of love with light and ease, and you're walking away with grace. The heaviness is now gone. Because we flip that story around where we're not living in this lower vibrational way anymore. How cool is this? That. Because you have grounded yourself, you have wished, you have prayed, you have stayed in your kind of little bubble of a way as you're moving forward with all this bright, light, and colorful way to claim that happy story back into your life. To claim that excitement, that passion, and that desire into your life. You have been centering yourself, you have been balancing yourself because you let go of those old stories. The masculine has learned how to revert back to how he felt as a child, that he trusted in life, he trusted in love, he trusted in the animals. He wants to bring that feeling of a child forward into his adult life. So this doubt and insecurity and all of that Satan brought in, all those lower stories, dissipates because now he's trusting in those stories. He's those stories, made him grow, and how he learned from them, and how he released them for him to be able to grow into this awesome, amazing man that he really is. He doesn't have to be that scared adult acting like he's a scared child, because he was able to go back to when he was the child that he loved and trusted in the world, and to bring that forward into this moment as if he trusted life again today. As we find Finland goes, yeah, this is it. We're so excited. We're so happy. This is where we want to live. We want to live in this excitement. We want to live in this passion. We want to live in this joy. We want to live in this happiness. We want this happy ever after life, feeling so radiant, so whole, so complete. How whole, how complete? To the happiest card on the deck. Having that sunshine so radiant that you feel like you are the sun that shines in your life. Everywhere you go, you're just radiant. Everything you do, the sun shines upon you. Everything you say, everywhere you whatever. This is the way you feel. It's like, I have so much energy from the way the sun makes me feel. That's shining from where? From inside here, outwardly. That's the happiest card in the deck. I'm talking about flipping our emotional stories around to this. What a beautiful story for this to come up right during the eclipse. For the story to come out this way is such a beautiful story. I hope you heard my story. I hope you heard it clearly, because it is those old emotional feelings that keep us stuck into lack, less than, holy, grieving, insecurity, not good enough, sadness, I can't do this, all those stuck ways. We took the chalkboard and erased that chalkboard. I no longer choose to feel that way. I no longer have to feel that way. And we start brand new over. We're starting fresh. That's what we're doing right now at the end of this eclipse. It's wanting us to start fresh, and we're claiming it. It says, okay, we're just starting fresh. And how we're starting fresh, what are we aiming towards? We're aiming towards the sun that shines from within, so we can allow it to shine out. So we're actually living our happy ever after life today. That's being radiant and being whole and being complete and being excited about the life that you actually live today. Cynthia Toet. I better see what's on my bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's about balancing. We're just balancing our emotional feelings within. So we're not too high up here with the higher emotions. They're not too low down here, but we're bringing a balance to them. And the best emotion that I know how to give you an example is excitement, or anxiety. Anxiety, if it's on the lower side, it takes you under. Well, I tell you what, if I get too excited on the positive side, it takes my breath away too. And that's where it's asking us to balance that emotional self. How? Third card. By allowing those emotional feelings to fly away, as all the birds behind me are flying behind me. Right now, flying away, just like in this picture. Turn the camera around, look.
I have no idea.
That's okay, that's fine, that's fine.
There's birds.
Third card. To say that's what we're doing, is letting those old stories away. Flying away with ease. We have lightened those heavy stories already by our choices. This is Cynthia Toet, Miss FlipN, your Gypsy Medicine Woman, and remember to check me out on Instagram too. That Instagram account is called FlipN. That's flip, like flip, F-L-I-P, then the letter N, and then fills. And that's where you find the bebop place to go, you know. And then you get to see my exciting life, which is pretty joyful and pretty fun. I know when I get on that account and I start looking around, it's like I can get lost in my own channel. It's kind of cool, you know. Get lost in my own channel. Is that arrogant? No. It's I'm feeding my own soul. I record this and put it out there to the public so everybody else can grow. But sometimes I need my own growth, and if I don't have nobody else to talk to, I don't. Many times I just go to my own content, and it helps me. And I know it works. in this world so we can actually be living our life today. Okay, until next time, have a very beautiful day, and I really hope you enjoyed the show. Of course you did. There's no hope, man. I know you did, especially if you made it to the end. Until next